Okay, everyone. Some of you saw part A. Unbelievable. So, what was reported in Mecklenburg County? Talk about urgency.
46,000 eviction cases filed in 1 year. That is a 37% jump over the previous year. Channel 9's Amelia White.
37% over the previous year. So, with all the layoffs, all the job eliminations, no job creation, if we're already at 37%, and that's in Mecklenburg County, what do you expect to be for next year? We are in crisis mode, as I said before, said again. I call it a civilized silent purge, where basically life as we know it, just being able to work and to survive, okay? Life as we know it is basically, it's just disappearing from our eyes. Civilized silent purge.
Is live for us tonight. Amelia, those numbers top the list statewide.
Yeah, Evan, that's right. County Commissioner Susan Rodriguez McDowell says Mecklenburg County has the highest eviction filings in the state.
Downtown, uptown, that's in Charlotte, okay.
I'm in a situation I've never faced before. Homelessness. Having your security ripped and stripped away from you. Your foundation ripped and stripped away from you.
And what she's facing, guess what? That is what a lot of Americans are facing. Never been in this situation before. Have always worked. Working 1 and 2 jobs, 2 incomes, it's still not enough. What she just said is what a lot of people are facing. The foundation just ripped from underneath you.
Homelessness. Having your security ripped and stripped away from you. Your foundation ripped and stripped away from you.
Denise Pierce's personal story is a reflection of the current state of housing instability and homelessness in Mecklenburg County.
What we're seeing is an increase in evictions.
Commissioner Susan Rodriguez McDowell shared a breakdown of the numbers with me. Eviction filings increased by 37% in the last fiscal year in the county, resulting in nearly 13,000 additional households at risk of losing their homes and acquiring an eviction record.
So, quick question. Where are they supposed to go? I'm trying to find it. I just can't. Where are the hotels when they had the illegal immigrants that were here? And this Mecklenburg is in North Carolina. Where are the hotels? You know, the illegals came here. They went off the bus, boom, to a hotel, got you a room. Don't forget, had food brought in for them. Oh, ethnic food to make them feel real comfortable. Here's your Xbox and here is your phone. This is your new home. Getting you all set up. So we're in Mecklenburg, North Carolina. Where can these families go? Where's the hotel set up for the Americans, you know, off the taxpayers' dollars? Where is it? What she's facing is what a lot of people are going to be feeling. And how do you navigate that? Your very foundation. Said before, said again, there are people who are being evicted, not just from their apartments, from their homes, foreclosure. Don't even have the money to freaking move the furniture. They don't have, it's not there. They don't have money for the truck to go take the furniture to the rental place. They don't have money to even rent it. So they're walking away. Get what they can get and just walk away. Again, I've been saying it. Civilized silent purge. This lady, and my heart goes out to them. What is she doing at her computer? Oh, she's not shopping today. Let's see what they've got going on at whorechild.com. Let me get some new bedding today. Are you kidding? The rich are getting richer. They can afford $1,000, $1,500 bedding sheets. We can't. That could feed someone or pay someone rent. It'll be a blessing in disguise. So she is at her computer. Maybe she's just shopping or just seeing what's going on IG today. No, what's she doing?
That hit too close to home for Stephanie.
On the verge of eviction, surrounded by moving boxes,
That is where you come in.
she typed up this letter, then reads it out loud,
Pleading for our government to take a serious look at this crisis.
asking,
pleading for the government to take it seriously. Again, I've been saying, where's the help? Because I don't see it. She's writing a letter pleading for the government to take it seriously. Why? Because obviously they're not taking it seriously. I mean, seriously. And then the one that said that reached out to her, building some affordable housing. Man, we don't have time for that. Building? Oh my God. What a joke. Buildings, okay. So as if the average American has money to wait till they can go ahead and find some land and then build some affordable. Are you kidding me? The panic button, it should have been pressed yesterday, last year, year before. Pleading to take it seriously. Where's the help?
Government to take a serious look at.
Again, why is she sitting at her computer, not typing out, my to-do list today? Let me see what's going on at Neiman Marcus last call. Are you kidding? She's not just shopping or just, doodling around. No.
He typed up this letter, then reads it out loud,
Pleading for our government to take a serious look at this crisis.
asking her state representatives to take real action.
That does take a lot of strength.
You see, some would say that Stephanie used to have it all.
I was making close to $100,000 a year.
But after fleeing domestic violence,
I have post-traumatic stress disorder.
She lost her job.
And then the rent went up from $1,400 to $2,163, somewhere in there. So that's over $700. Are you getting an extra parking space or throwing extra bedroom? Writing a letter asking them the powers that be to take it seriously. Again, I've been saying, we're basically living what you're looking at, in my opinion, what I coined a civilized silent purge. And what's next? The chaos around the corner. What's being done? Again, I can't get over Biden on Ukraine and make sure they have some money in their pockets. Americans were suffering then. So just like they found the money for the illegal immigrants, they just came here hopping off a bus and then to a hotel. Unbelievable. We have women and children who are been reportedly sleeping in some of these, like a government office to help people, like social work, what have you. They've been having children sleeping on the floor inside the offices. Yes, sir. Yes, sleeping on the floors. They found a way for them, didn't they? So like you found a way to have the illegal immigrants to come over here. Look at all the money that's been used of food stamps. And then I've heard about a while ago, like in New York State, when Trump took office and they realized that they weren't getting those, the EBT cards were not being replenished. Don't forget too, thousands of dollars in EBT cards for food and cash. Two different things, food and cash. What a hookup. So stop and think. You can come to a country, you can stay someplace free, and then you get free food and cash. Wow. Don't forget they can also run up debt and get, some of them have gotten credit from banks in the past, just file bankruptcy. Oh, yeah, but nothing because did you forget that they don't have a social security number? So what's to stop that person from go ahead and getting credit elsewhere? It's not, their credit is not tied to social security number like you and I have because we're American citizens. Do you really think that they don't know what is going on? Again, what is she doing? What is she sitting up at her computer doing? She's not just chilling. Let me see what the weather's like today. She's not doing that.
He typed up this letter, then reads it out loud,
pleading for our government to take a serious look at this crisis.
asking her state representatives to take real action. But
And this is Maricopa County. So I'm asking you a question. You got 37,000 evictions in 1 year in one county. Not the state. That's in one county. Different counties throughout the state. You do understand that it's highly probable that this is happening in every state. In every state, there's probably a county that's facing the same thing. No, counties facing the same thing. The homeless shelters have been filled up. So what is next? What's next? Do you really think they're taking it seriously? It wouldn't have gotten this far. That's why I'm saying, hey, it's just time to end all the corporate welfare. Because the corporate welfare is from our tax dollars. And if they're pretty much moving all to AI with our money, it's enough, especially for the engineers. I mean, just think, you create your own replacement. Way to go. Good job, guys. Guys and gals, now you get the boot. You think you did a great job. You might get a bonus. No, you're going to get the boot. With this happening in different counties throughout different states, we're going to see homelessness like we have never, ever seen before. Where are the American people going to go? Sleep in their cars on the streets? So what this lady said, what she's dealing with here, so much for the American dream. It's a nightmare.
Homelessness.
Something that she's never dealt with before. This is what a lot of Americans are having to deal with.
I'm in a situation I've never faced before. Homelessness. Having your security ripped and stripped away from you. Your foundation ripped and stripped away from you.
Denise Pierce.
She's never faced it before, and that's applicable to a lot of Americans. Never faced it before, and look where we are now. Your foundation, again, I've been saying, civilized silent purge. Your foundation is snatched away from you. But if you work hard, well, folks did that, and how that turned out. You can't make these companies not fire you. So tell me, when the foundation has been, the rug, literally the foundation or rug, whatever you want to call it, the magic genie carpet, just snatch them under your feet, what are you supposed to do? Go get a job, but no one's really hiring. And there's a lot of jobs at Taco Bell, not knocking it, but for how long? I mean, are you really serious? People kill me with that. People don't want to work. Well, they don't want to work hard, and then they're sitting up still starved. Can't afford food. Can't afford a place to live. Or a big old 20 hours a week going to work out for you. How do you come back from this? How do you pull yourself up by the bootstraps? When, look, you don't have boots or a shoelace, a strap or nothing. Americans are basically looking at Tom and Jerry, your bare feet. You know, Tom and Jerry was like the little cartoon back in the day, and they didn't have a car. The rat and the cat, and they ran. So it's a little saying back in the day, Tom and Jerry, left foot, right foot. How do you pull yourself up from when you don't have any boots and the straps were taken? Where did all those tax dollars go? Like I said, they knew how to take care of the illegal immigrants. Don't forget. What did he say? Send some money over because so they can have some money in their pocket over there in the East. Well, Americans need some money in their pockets now. How do you come back from that? How are we supposed to all of a sudden just make something happen? How? And then with AI, all this in play, This is a very frightening time. It's a dangerous time. It is a sad time. Because with AI, there's not going to be a plethora of jobs to go ahead and just come into this economy. It's not. The rich are getting richer. The rich are getting richer. How in the world are we supposed to go ahead and combat this and just start all over? Start over with what? If people can even maintain what they have, you can forget starting over. Where are the jobs going to be? So this here, one county evictions 37%. Wish they should have been pressed the panic button, but it lets you know, I'm sorry. You have to understand, we're on our own. They don't care. The politicians, they've got theirs and they're good. What about the constituents? I think it's going to come force our hand. We're going to have to do one thing. We're going to have to, whether you're red or blue, we're going to have to do something new. It might be time to get some of these folk out. They can't help us. We're helping them. We're keeping them in office, keeping them with a salary. Do whatever you want to do. Don't vote red. Don't vote blue. It might be time to vote new. If it's not working for you, it's time to vote new. Do what's best for you. The American people are at a crisis mode. We can't, this is not sustainable. More people are going to die. They can't live the stress. Don't have Medicaid, don't have Medicare. It's going to be a whole lot of people not being able to survive out there. 37%? And the layoffs are continuing. What's next you're going to look like? Anyway, people, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Oh my gosh, this is major. Like I said, even though it may not be affecting you or me right now, we have got to be concerned about our fellow Americans. Because guess what? They probably thought the very same thing. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. I just hope a miracle happens for these people. This is not right. The citizens are just the jobs are laying off, and the powers that be, they don't seem to care. You're just on your own. We have to fend for ourselves, and I'm out.